Hello, everyone. Welcome. My name is Tina. Thank you for joining me today. We are doing the weekly tarot readings, and this is for October 2024. And we are coming straight out of that full supermoon in Aries that was on October 17th. I hope you were able to view its magnificence in the sky that day and evening. This was the largest supermoon of four that we're having this year. This meaning it was the closest to the Earth. And I hope you all set some beautiful intentions for your life on that day or evening. And if you haven't checked it out, I did a reading for that day. And so go check it out. It's for the supermoon in Aries, full moon in Aries. And you should know that it's not just for that one particular day. The energy for a supermoon, extends out pretty far out. So it was a really beautiful collective reading. So I hope you will check it out. And I have a collective message for today's readings. I meditated before these readings, and the message that I was given for everybody was that the importance of grounding. We are in very interesting times here on Earth, on Mother Earth, and we are all being called to remember who we really are in the scope of the universe and the cosmos. And with these little bits of awakening, whether you realize they're happening or not, they are happening. And it's really important to ground yourself. It's also really important. We're having a lot of solar activity. And then like I said, we had 4 super moons. We have the third one coming up in November. It's a lot of energy. A lot of energy is coming towards this planet right now. And if you tune into it, you're probably feeling it, and it's really important to ground yourself. So I wanted to talk really briefly of how you do that. And everybody can kind of form their own method of doing it, but it's not a big deal. It's a really easy day-to-day thing we can do. Or anytime you're kind of feeling out of whack, kind of off balance, or I know that with all the energy, I've been feeling actually buzzy. I almost feel like I have electricity running through my limbs and such. And so it's so easy. It's just about getting out in nature, and nature can be your backyard. But it's even more glorious if you go on a hike and really immerse yourself in the beauty of what this planet has, and being grateful, sitting in gratitude of it all. But really, it's about going, and let's put it in a very narrow perspective of just if you're very limited on time and resources, it's just going on a patch of grass and sitting down and envisioning. The long version would be envisioning yourself like in your mind's eye being rooted into the earth and letting that energy flow back and forth. The short version is just going out and touching some grass, touching the ground, rocks, trees, plants, water, natural water. If you do that with your hands or your feet, it grounds you, just like how electricity in your home and in buildings needs to be grounded. It's the same thing. So that is my message, and you will be shocked if you do this on a regular basis, the positive effects it has on your life. Really, really positive effects. So thank you for indulging me. Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome. Thanks for joining me. Let's dive into your weekly reading, October 2024. Okay. Now, as usual, these readings are for the general collective of Sagittarius. And that means I cannot tune into every single person's energy. That means that sometimes these readings won't resonate. So don't try to force it. Go back. If the messages don't click, or don't force it, go back and look at your monthly reading or the previous week's reading, or even better yet, you can get a personal reading, and the link to my website is in this video's description. Energy surrounding Sagittarius for this week, October 2024, energy surrounding Sagittarius for this week, please. Okay. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, the Two of Swords. Okay, let's talk about these three cards before we pull three more. So right here in the center, we have the King of Pentacles. So this King of Pentacles here, the King of Pentacles represents the energy of the King of Pentacles is success, accomplishment, achievement, wealth, someone who has their day-to-day life together. Okay, they've got it figured out. And this particular deck, you can see that the king is feminine, surrounded by kind of this abundant beauty, and putting one of these big golden coins in the heart space. So this particular King of Pentacles wants to have a sense not only of accomplishment and success, but of kind of that heart gratification. Okay. So is this what you're trying to achieve, or are you already there? Let's look at the other cards and try to determine more of the story. So playing into this King of Pentacles energy, we have the Page of Wands and the Two of Swords. So I think this is doing the Page of Wands. You know, the Wands energy, it's fiery energy, but it's kind of the things that make you excited, make you feel passion. So you might have some kind of, the pages are kind of considered the messengers of the deck, and sometimes they indicate that you're going to have some sort of communication come in that makes you feel that some kind of, maybe somebody's going to show some interest, some physical attraction to you. It can also represent you, though, and the start of something or some kind of small action you're taking towards something. I definitely tie it in with the coin going into this king's heart space and this kind of passionate energy, or this energy of something. And when I say passionate, I'm meaning feeling excited, or just an enthusiasm about something. Now, on the other side of this, we have the Two of Swords. Two of Swords is kind of a card of indecision, but it's being up in your head about a decision, kind of going back and forth. The trick about the Two of Swords is usually you already have the answers. You just kind of have to pull a blindfold off and open your eyes and really look clearly at it. But this indicates you have been a little indecisive, or you're going back and forth about something. Let's pull some more cards so we can try to get a little more clear picture of what's going on here for you, Sagittarius. Queen of Swords now. Move these up a little bit. Another page, the Page of Pentacles this time. Six of Wands. Okay. So, I would this queen, so you have a King of Pentacles here, a Queen of Swords here, and you kind of have this more feelings-based king. Interesting. The Queen of Swords calls on you to kind of be no nonsense about something. The Queen of Swords is very open to hear what somebody else has to say or what they have to offer, but they look at things kind of here like almost under a microscope. That's a telescope, but you get what I'm saying. Like they look at things and they look at the details, and this queen wants the truth, wants clarity, and nothing but that. Anything less of what, basically the queen cuts what no longer serves her. She cuts out the things that don't quite seem right, don't seem like it's going to work. She's logical, very fact-based, okay? Not very emotional. That's why it's kind of interesting here. What this might be saying to you is that maybe you've been leading with your heart and kind of passion a little bit too much on something. And maybe that is why you're in this state of indecision. Maybe something that's a practical matter. You're leading with this kind of urge for a full heart when you need to maybe be looking at things a little more clearly and less emotionally. Because we also now, right under this page of Wands, we have this page of Pentacles, which is a practical matter. It's a grounded kind of communication or action, right? And what I think is going to happen is if you switch a little bit out of this kind of heart-based King of Pentacles into this Queen of Swords, there's going to be success. The Six of Wands is all about victory. Let's look at the bottom of the deck here. We have the Page of Cups, another page. So the bottom of the deck for me is kind of a subtle undercurrent of energy. It affects this week's energy, but it's not a main player. It's trickled in, energy that's trickled in from previous days, weeks, months. And so it's another page though. And I think that is actually the more important thing here. You have 3 pages. So there's some sort of action or communication that's needing to take place here, or that is. We have 2 kind of more emotion-based. We have the Page of Cups, which is extremely heart-driven and emotionally driven. The Page of Wands was just kind of more excitement, passion. And then we have the Page of Pentacles, which is very grounded and practical. Yeah, I mean, what I'm getting is that there's something that you've been up in your head. Maybe it just hasn't been quite working out for you. And you're kind of wearing a blindfold, even though you probably don't even realize you're doing it. And what you need to do is just get out of this heart little, this grounded kind of day-to-day stuff you're dealing with. You're letting your heart run things a little more. Then you should probably integrate. I'm a big one on, we're not talking about using your intuition. This is talking about leading with more emotion than logic. And what the cards are saying, take a good close look at this situation. Remove some of the emotions and see what do you feel, and then make this move. It's something regarding your day-to-day life, though. Okay. And I'm sorry that this is one of those readings that it's going to be a little different for all of you out there. The situation. If this was your reading, it clicked for you. And also, this is the type of reading. Let me tell you that if it doesn't click right now, like you don't really know what this is about, man, listen anyway, because this is the type of thing that has a tendency this week or blending into next week that you might look back and go, oh. It's one of those types of readings. All right, Sagittarius, show me 3 cards, advice, guidance, or outcome for this week for Sagittarius, please. Advice, guidance, outcome. King of Cups there. All right. Eight of Pentacles. Okay. So it's something you've been working on. Something you've been working on. You've been kind of leading like this. It's another kind of heart-based kind of, do you see how like this king has the coin going in the heart? This king has this ship all over his heart space. And so, and remember, this isn't about gender. It's just the vibes, the energy of the situation. Something you've been working on, you've been leading with your heart and your passion, and you don't even know it, but you've been self-sabotaging. That's what this Seven of Swords is telling me. You've been sabotaging yourself in it. It's not moving forward because of this. You need to get just a little more, use a little more logic, and the outcome is going to be victory. It's going to work out at that point for you. Sagittarius, I hope this was helpful. Please take a moment to hit that thumbs up button, the like button. It really helps my channel. And drop me a comment. Let me know if this resonated or where you're watching from. And if you have not yet subscribed, I would love it if you did. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.